Good morning, everybody. This is your boy Shine from Humble Discussions, and we will be straight without wasting any minute, any second. We'll be driving. We'll be diving, not driving, of course, diving straight into the match preview of Man United versus Arsenal. This is possibly the biggest game of at least the first half of the Premier League for us and for everyone else. I don't think a bigger game has happened yet or is yet to happen or whatever. That has not happened. Maybe we had a Chelsea versus Tottenham, but come on, come on. Man United, Arsenal, epitome. Okay. So we will go ahead and try to see what we can expect from this game, what we think can be the changes that we can expect, what we can go ahead and surprises that we can expect, what we can learn about our new manager, uh, because this is another big game that he has to face. He already faced Liverpool, right? Of course, that was a big game as well, but according to the recent run of performances, I think this the magnitude of this game, the implications of this game, the outcome of this game will affect us more than the Liverpool game. The only reason being we were pretty trash in the first two games. We had lost all hopes of coming back and beating Liverpool, but we somehow kind of did. And you know what happens? That is human nature. Once we start, seeing results that come in our favor or that is suitable to us, we start expecting more. And that is what we are as fans. And that is what we are as people. And that is how God made us. And we cannot complain about that, right? So, what we at this moment desire, what we at this moment kind of want from Man United is go out there and perform, win games, not draw. Mind you, not draw. I'm never a draw person, right? I will never take a draw for an answer. Either go out all in and lose the game, right? Or just go and try to win, just try to win. If I am the kind of person, if you are if you ask me, if you are like drawing 1-1, right, I would send the goalkeeper in the box, for the final corner, just to have a chance. I don't like draws, man. It feels kind of waste of time. I know we get that 1 point, but as an aggressive mindset kind of a person I am, I don't expect to be satisfied with 1 point. I'll either take chances and lose rather than just sit back and hope for a draw. I hope our manager is on the same page with us, because I knew Ferguson, Sir Alex Ferguson, was on the same page, or maybe I am on the same page with him, or maybe I have learned it from him. I don't know. Maybe subconsciously I've learned it from him. He never played for a draw. And maybe that has been inside my head for the longest, and now I have become that kind of a person who's not happy with the bare minimum, right? So what we are going to do is we're going to dive in and see where the changes can happen, where the implications can happen, and what changes can bring what kind of implications. Firstly, if you have to ask me, Arsenal, how they might approach this game. We will come to United, of course, but the approach of Arsenal is really important. They do not like long balls. They have never been a team that favored long balls, right? They have never been a team who will favor, who will be like the proper counter-attacking team, or the epitome of counter-attacking and stuff like that. Or they will not just Bruno a pass. By Bruno a pass I mean just don't just get the ball and try to find someone 3 meters apart from you. They will not do that, right? Bruno has been doing that for the longest. He just gets the ball, looks up, and just wants to lob it somewhere. I don't know where, but he finds, he looks, and he wants to do that. He's been doing that for some time, and and might be the captain, might be regaining his form back, might be getting his confidence back. I really hope he does. He should hope he does as well. But what I feel about Bruno right now, he's still pretty average. After 1.5 years of proper of being proper garbage, he's become a bit better. He's come off those dark times, and he started to feel it, I guess. But still, he needs to improve on certain aspects of his playing area, because we expect a lot from him. we cannot, just avoid top quality player and let him get by being average. We cannot do that. He's being average. That's what I feel. I don't think Bruno, because I was all in for Bruno getting benched. He was made the captain, right? So that is just what I feel. He should have gotten benched, but he did not. He rather Ten Hag chose him as a captain. I would rather have gone with Varane as a captain. Okay? So anyway, that is my opinion. But since Bruno is in the team, he'll be captaining the side today as well. Tonight, tomorrow night as well. So just leave aside everything. And what Arsenal are going to do is they'll play fluid football. They'll look for short passes, short touches. They'll try to dissect our defense line. Very formidable defense line. I think one of the best in the Premier League right now. The defense that we have. The current back four, back five, whatever, back four, I think, right? So back four that we have, they will want to, back five. I keep saying this because I imagine it in my head that Casemiro is starting and CDM, so I put it like a defense. Put it like a defense line, but he's not starting, so I will go with back four because I don't even consider McTominay as a proper player, so I will not consider him as a line of defense as well. So, but he's pretty damn good. Our defense. So they will look to dissect it. Short passes, through balls, fluid football, a bit of dribbling from Gabriel Jesus, Odegaard trying to be creative. These are the kind of things that we will have to look forward to. Crosses might come in from the flanks. From the I don't think Zinchenko is cleared to play as of yet, or there might be issues with Zinchenko at this point of time as we speak. But I'll still try to see if there is any hope for Zinchenko coming in, because we want to see a proper classic. No, I don't think Zinchenko is ready for it, but there will be still chances of balls coming in from the flank, with the likes of Gabriel, maybe Tierney. There will be, we cannot just avoid it. If their flanks will be active, we will be being needed to defend those crosses coming in from the far right and far left. That will happen, but that will not be our major threat. Our major threat will only be times when Jesus has the ball and he tries to dribble past our dribble past from outside the box to inside the box, or maybe try to play 1-2 with someone like Odegaard, or maybe even Xhaka, Martinelli. These kind of things are the ones that we think we will be most worried about, and not counterattacks or beaten by raw pace, or maybe long balls and stuff like that. These are not kind of things that we need to be worried about, and even Ten Hag knows this. Till point of time, they will be they will give us chances. I'm 100% sure they will give us chances to go ahead and score goals. That is for sure, and we need to take them. And the best way for United, coming to United now, the best way for United to take them is to start fucking Ronaldo. Yeah? So that if we get 4 chances, we score 2 of them. If we get 3 chances, we score 1 of them or 1.5 of them. Right? Because with Rashford and Elanga, we are not going to do that. Right? Unless their back line is completely sleeping. That's not going to happen. So we'll just quickly go to the formations for United and see where we might end up, right? Okay, so this is what we lined up with against Leicester. This is an away game, of course. So Rashford was playing in the middle, right? Rashford was in the middle, that we saw. Completely, not playing well, right? I use the term garbage for the longest, trash for a lot of times. But again, it is what it is, right? I should call it out. When he was playing well, when he was doing well for the team, when he was doing well for himself, I was the one to call it out. He's great. But right now he's not doing anything, right? Get one chance, he'll only look for a pass here and there. maybe someone square of him. That's it. That's the most he does. Maybe dribble past one in one entire game. That's it. There's nothing creative coming in from him. And finishing, I don't think, we can rely on him to score a couple of goals. We cannot do that unless we are extremely lucky, or the ball falls on the head and there's no one but the keeper in front of him. Situations like that again will become situations and moments FC. We don't want that. We want a proper game where half chances are converted into full chances and we score them, right? We want those things to happen, right? We want proper commitment, we want proper tech, we want proper skill, we want everything against a team like Arsenal. We cannot just lay back, right? And they are the one team that have they have 100% record right now. 5 games, 5 wins, not even a draw, 5 wins right now. So we can break that streak, and and I feel we can win this. I really feel we can win this. With Liverpool, I was optimistic. I want to say I was optimistic, but I was also openly saying it that we might lose. But if we lose, we don't lose by a great margin. We lose, very respectfully. Like, we create chances, we try and score a couple of goals. Maybe they score 4. But that did not happen. We did score a couple of goals and we defended like our life was relying on it. And that is what we want. We want to defend. I currently, in about good 2 to 3 years, I am confident somehow, and that is huge for a United fan at this point of time, that I am confident about my defense. That has never happened. We have invested so much in strikers and proper third half midfielders, final third midfielders, that our defense and our idea of scoring or conceding goals was out of proportions. We lost very silly matches in the past, and we still do, right, here and there. At least till when the season started, we conceded 4 goals to Brentford. We conceded 2 goals to Brighton. So for a United fan to come out and say that I am really happy with the defense right now is a big thing, and everyone will agree with that. There is no ifs and buts. We are happy with our defense, and we are suddenly confident about our defense. Couple of more games like the last couple of games, and we'll be like boasting it around, and we'll be like best defense in the league. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. We can go ahead and maybe win the league. But yeah, whatever. We'll just wink it right now. Maybe clip it after we actually win the league. But let's see. Optimism, of course. Realistic, also, of course, right? So, firstly, one game at a time. That is what I feel. One game at a time. Like, Ronaldo always said, the most important goal that he has ever scored is his next one. So, the most important game that we are going to play is our next one. And this is actually literally very important. Big team, big situations, big prizes at stake. So, this is the team that we were lining up against Leicester. A winning team, right? We did win again. So according to logic, if Ten Hag wants to stick to a winning team, and a lot of United fan base also wants to stick to a winning team, because there is a Twitter battle that goes on social media or wherever, where they are actually supporting, or they're supportive of the manager of lining up this team against all opponents, right? Winning team, don't change it. I somehow don't agree to it, and I will never agree to it when I look on the bench with a fucking cameraman always focuses on Ronaldo and another Champions League winner. Sometimes it's Varane. He was there for the first couple of games sitting with Ronaldo. Sometimes Casemiro. So at any point of time, we have 10 Champions League medals sitting on the bench. That should not happen. I would understand if Ronaldo wasn't performing well, or he was completely out of the place, but that's not even the case, right? So there is no reason to bench Ronaldo right now and play Elanga and Rashford through the middle. I will be just, oh my god, I will be fucked if that happens. The last 2 games I have been saying that, and I have completely lost it almost if that happens again against Arsenal. At this point of time, what do we need to change the team? To fucking lose? Why would we want that? We want to field our best players against the best team. Is that not why we buy players? Is that not why we have players? What is the reason? You buy Ronaldo and play him and pay him 500,000 a week, 2 million a month, approx, of course. 2 million a month, what, to on the bench? No, right? You pay Casemiro 1.5 million a month for what? On the bench? No, right? You don't do that, right? You don't do that. There are rumors that maybe Casemiro is not Ten Hag's first choice, so that is why the entire, whatever drama of Casemiro sitting on the bench is happening, because he was never comfortable with Casemiro. He has not played, but I don't get it. If that is the logic that people are giving, that he's not his first choice and blah blah, how are you supposed to be a top tier manager? How are you supposed to be a top tier manager if you cannot take in better players, or any quality player which you have not played with, of course, and put him on your team? If it is put on your plate and you will not be able to manage a position for him, or manage a scenario for him, you cannot be a top tier manager if you only rely on the players and staff that you worked with in the past and expect everyone to come with you to your next job. That is not going to happen. But currently, whatever we are seeing, Ten Hag almost feels at home. Like half our squad is what he has almost played with. So that is not going to happen for the longest, right? That is not going to happen, because players will come and go. For you to be a top tier manager, at every place you go, you have to have that will to go ahead and or that quality to go ahead and manage quality players, or manage a youth player and make him to a quality player for the betterment of his own self. Leave aside the club for now, because he wants to be a better manager too, right? Everyone wants to grow as a in their profession. So I hope we realize the importance of the game. I hope Ten Hag, because he's the manager after all, so he realizes the importance of the game. Of course he does. I hope so. And things turn out as it should. If we again field this entire team that is in front of us right now, I want to say we'll win. We'll still win. I want to say that, but somehow somewhere in my heart it says that it's not feasible to line this. And if we lose, at what cost are we lining up with this team? At what cost? Just to satisfy our ego or something of that sort. But I hope this does not happen, right? We should not take chances. Quality players should line up again. So now the spicy things coming up, right? Spicy things coming up. Casemiro in, McTominay out of the game, right? Out of the game, and does not return till someone gets injured. Does not return. I don't know. I do not know, because last game Eriksen was playing holding and McTominay was running around, right? None of that should happen. Casemiro should be holding, and Eriksen should have the freedom to look for balls above, below, wherever he wants to. In the final third, look for creative passes, look for creative balls, be better with set pieces. This is the responsibility we should give Eriksen, and not someone who, though great with the defensive part of the job, but again, not what we have bought him for, right? And at the age of 31, we do not expect people to learn new things, though he's doing good because he's a quality player. But we should, like, in cricket, right, you will not expect Sachin Tendulkar to ball. He can do that, right? He has picked up, like, he has a 5-wicket haul. He has won India games by taking wickets as well. He has done that, but he's not paid for that. He's not paid for that, right? You pay him to open the innings and to win games, right? That is for every sport and every field. Like, whatever you pay him for, I cannot explain this. I cannot stress on it anymore. This is very obvious. Anyway, so Casemiro comes in for McTominay. Sancho plays wherever. I think left, right, because right now we have Antony. So I really hope, man, that he comes in as well, and we change this shit. This complete reboot of this fucking right-wing issue that we have to Antony. Though the point here being, we all know Ten Hag. He will not field anyone. Okay, he will not field anyone till he feels it's comfortable or the player has adjusted. They'll have at least 2.5 training sessions, right? Antony will have 2 complete training sessions at least before playing this game. So again, Casemiro had 7, I think 7 training sessions, but he still did not start. So we don't know. We don't know that. But again, you buy a player for 100 million, you don't bench him, right? In the biggest game that you possibly are facing in your new career, you don't do that. You don't bench him. Again, this is a very controversial take that Antony should start, and it should not be controversial. First of all, I get it. It's not FIFA. You don't just buy players and put them on the team and blah blah blah. But again, no, no. He has lacked training. He has not trained with Ajax for like around 5-6 days. You get it? Work on him. Give him extra hours. I don't know if it works like that in real life. Field him, dude. Field him, or give him. I know it's not feasible, but again, I hope this should be feasible. I hope that this is not something that I'm ranting about, but I just hope that he starts. But again, maybe he's not going to start. So, I'll be realistic with this sheet right now. I'll be realistic with this sheet. Whatever will happen, maybe Rashford starts here, and he gets subbed. He gets subbed at 50-60 minutes, maybe 60 minutes, and Antony gets half an hour of game time. That's what happens in this game. And then maybe from the next game onwards, we analyze the performance of this game and make changes accordingly, right? I mean, Antony will start from the next game onwards, no doubt. I can bet my life on it. Please, Ten Hag. But again, this game, I think he will not. He will be on the bench. That's what I feel, right? That is what I feel. That is not what I want again. So, and this place here should go to no other than Ronaldo in fucking caps, dude. Caps, 5 exclamation marks. This should not be Rashford. Elanga should not start ahead of Rashford or Ronaldo. It should not happen, dude. Please, God. I am so pissed at this point of time. I cannot watch another United game where they're throwing games. I mean, we are winning, but we still feel like we're throwing games in every sphere except for the defense. We can do so much more with people who are sitting on the fucking bench, dude. Come on. I really hope that things doesn't turn out the way they have in the last 2 games. Except for the winning part. It should turn out like that. But, we should not be a pain to watch them. Please let us be comfortable for once, and be hopeful. The fact that we have a top striker in our team, probably the best player in our squad right now, and this is not me saying, right? He did win the best player last season, so still the best player, if things count, like still the best player till someone else gets crowned, right? So please just field him, please let him play, please let him score a few goals. He will give you goals. He did score a goal against Arsenal at fucking Emirates, did he not? Did he not try to save our asses at the Emirates? Did he not? Did he not score a goal against Chelsea? Did he not score a goal against Liverpool, which was ruled offside? Was it not a quality goal, bending past Alisson? Did he not score 2 hat-tricks? One with Tottenham, one against Tottenham, one against Norwich. Did he not do that? Did he not score a worldly and saved Ole's job for at least 2 to 3 games against Tottenham again? He did that, right? What the fuck is the problem? When we have quality strikers who can, we have a quality striker who can score you goals. Why the fuck are we fielding Elanga? I would imagine if we did not have Ronaldo, I would not have said these things, right? This would not even be a conversation. But now we have him. Use him, please. Don't give him 20 minutes and expect him to score goals. He needs time to adjust to the game, feel the game, right? Please give him game time. He will give you goals, and I think more than me, Ten Hag knows this. I just want to know the problem of why he was not starting. Maybe the transfer thing. That is what I made in the video last night. And please, God, it should be the transfer thing. Except for that, I don't see a reason, and I don't see a reason why Elanga starts. Again, high line, low line bullshit. I'm not going to buy that. No chance, dude. No chance. Fuck high line, low line things. I don't even care for it at this point of time. If the logic at all makes sense, which it does, of course. But doesn't make sense in a broader scale. You know, you cannot just say Ronaldo doesn't fit. You saw him against Leicester, what he did after like 5 minutes, created couple of chances, had a side volley. Who will do that in the team? Who else? Anyway, dude. So this is what I feel about the team, and this is how it will line up, and maybe Anthony will be on the bench, right? And then there will be a few substitute here and there. If Casemiro doesn't play and still McTominay starts, I hope maybe Casemiro plays and he starts for Eriksen, which I doubt. That is not going to happen. But again, I am really looking forward to be proven wrong in whatever sphere over here. I hope I'm wrong about Rashford starting as well. I hope Anthony starts. You know, if I'm proven wrong at every point in time, maybe I'm proven wrong for Rashford starting as well. You know, because I can't watch him, dude. I can't. I am done. I'm done. You know, as much as I love Rashford as a player, I cannot watch him right now. And you know, that will be it for this video. We tried to dissect whatever was happening, and we tried to dive in deep into the game for Manchester United and Arsenal, and hopefully I'll make a video of how Anthony can, you know, change things. A full video dedicated to Anthony, maybe tonight, and see where we go. Maybe tomorrow come in with reactions videos and then something or the other, right? So that will be it for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe, follow, and like if you like my face and like what I say. Thank you guys for tuning in.